Hello Capricorn, welcome to your May 2019 tarot card reading. I'm so excited to be here with you guys today. My name is Shamika. I am a twin flame, and so while these readings are meant to focus on the general collective, there's going to be a high focus on the twin flame journey and the surprises as well as trials that may come into play for your month ahead. I will be putting these videos out all the way through April, and by May 1st I'll be launching my website, so please make sure you check it out, bookmark it. It's www.twinflamelovejourney.com. Okay, so let's get started. All right, what will be the present situation for my dear twin flame Capricorns moving into the month of May 2019? And we have postponement. Postponement may be equated with the Four of Swords, okay? But I'll get into that later. Let's keep pulling, all right? So we're going to shuffle some more. What is the energies for my dear divine masculines, Capricorns, moving into the month of May 2019? Please give me insight, dear Spirit. What will be the energies for my dear divine flames, my dear twin flames, divine masculines, moving into the month of May 2019? And we have the source, okay? All right. What will be the energies for the divine feminine Capricorns moving into the month of May 2019, dear Spirit? Please guide me. What will be the energies for my dear divine feminine twin flames moving into the month of May 2019? And I have the Five of Waters, clinging to the past. Okay. All right. What will be the evolving energies for my beautiful Capricorn twin flames moving into the month of May 2019? What will be the evolving energies? Change, Wheel of Fortune energy. Wow, it's a major arcana. All right. Tell us more about the evolving energies for my dear Capricorns moving into the month of May 2019. What will be the energies for my divine twin flames Capricorns moving into the month of May 2019? Seven of Fire, stress. Okay. What will be the next evolving energy for my dear Capricorns moving into the month of May 2019? What will be the evolving energies from my dear Capricorn twin flames moving into the month of May? Oops. We had cards fall out, but you know, we're not going to take those. Three fell out. You know, it's I don't know. They might hold some meaning, so we'll put them to the side. We have the receptivity, Ace of Waters. We have the Strength Tarot, and we have the New Vision Tarot. Okay, so the New Vision is seeking enlightenment. The Ten of, actually, I thought it was the Strength, but it's the Ten of air energy. It's about rebirth. If anything in the reading resonates with these cards, I will pull them back up. In the meantime, we're going to pull our third card. I have to pay attention when cards fall out, because sometimes it's for a reason. I learned that when I did my March readings, okay? All right, so what is the final evolving energy for my dear Capricorn twin flames moving into the month of May 2019? Wow. Two of Air, schizophrenia. Okay. All right. So let's get started, dear twins, okay? Let's take a closer look at the present situation, all right? For the present situation, I pulled the Four of Air, which is postponement. The Four of Air is equivalent to the Four of Swords, all right? So, you know, there's a lot of, coming into May, there's a lot of self-reflection, all right? The twin flames that I'm seeing that are Capricorn may be in a situation where they know in their hearts, in their spirit, what direction they want to go in. Okay? But they feel like it's unachievable. They feel like staying in that safe place. Usually the safe place has to do with what we're so used to. Our routines, what we know, the places we know, the people we know. You know? And so as a result of this mindset, there's a certain postponement, you know, or a bit of stagnation, okay? Because we see these beautiful colors, and you were wondering, like, is this too good to be true? Perhaps. Some of my dear Capricorns may be wondering if whatever they're viewing right now or whatever is important in their life is too good to be true. But we're going to clarify, because we want to get more insight on this Four of Air. What is this postponement about? What are my dear Capricorns postponing moving into the month of May? Please clarify. What is being postponed for my dear Capricorns moving into the month of May? And we have the Three of Earth. Wow. Now this is interesting. Okay, guys? Let's pull these cards up together. Now you see this lady, she's looking through a picture frame or a window, and she sees the beauty, and right outside of that window there is the beauty. There's bumblebees, there's flowers, there's blossoming, there's manifestation. So what this tells me is that whatever this person is thinking about, they've already seen the beautiful aspects bloom and manifest in their lives. All right? So this isn't something new they're looking at. It's kind of like, you know, they had an idea. They went through that ace phase. They went through that decision making, and they chose. And they've been able to experience the beauty, all right, with the Three of Earth. The blossoming of a relationship. The blossoming of their career life, because this can apply to any aspect of your life. But with that being said, they've seen the beauty and the blossoming, but something is holding them back. Something is making them stay in the past. So let's clarify further. And guys, you know, I'm supposed to be organized at this stage, but I just realized that I didn't pull out the more traditional deck because I like to use the more traditional deck to gain clarity, just so I can discern some of the more physical aspects, because right now what we have, you know, seems more internal. Okay, all right, so I had two more cards fall out, so I'm going to put them up here too. Like I said, I say no, but the devil is your sign. Do you notice that? This is the Capricorn sign, all right? And it seems like there's going to be some endings to something, a habit, a situation, a way of thinking, a belief system. But there's going to be an ending, it looks like. And this is very interesting because you also had the Ten of Air come up, which is a rebirth. Two tens. This is a conclusion to something that's happened in your life. All right? And you're rising like the phoenix out of a particular situation, Capricorn. This is definitely your reading. All right? And you are being receptive. All right? This is the Queen of Cups energy. All right? So there's a very loving person in your life. Probably your divine feminine, perhaps. And you're searching inside coming into May, trying to find that path that's meant for you. You're connecting with the universe to figure out your direction as you're going through this postponement phase, okay? As you have experienced beauty, but you know, there's a lot of things in question in your mind in terms of your belief systems, in terms of your relationship, and I would say career, but right now the Three of Earth may have something to do with career, but I think this is definitely about a relationship or relationships in your life, whether they're family relationships, whatever the case may be, okay? All right, so let's clarify the Three of Earth. What is going on with my dear Capricorns moving into the month of May 2019? Please clarify for my dear divine feminines and masculines who are Capricorn moving into the month of May 2019. Ooh, the Lovers. Wow, okay. Being that this is a twin flame relationship, let me tell you something, okay? Capricorn, you have met your twin flame already. Many of you guys have. And if you haven't, you know that this person exists in your life, okay? All right, so you have an active soul connection going on, but for some reason you're staying stuck in the past. Why is that? Why is it that you will not step through that picture frame and live out the beauty that you already know exists? You're in the early stages, okay? You chose this. You committed to it. And the Lovers is further clarifying that, you know, it is a soul connection, all right? You understand that there is beauty in what you're experiencing, yet you still don't know if it's real, okay? You still maybe feel like there's other things from your past that you need to reassess. There's endings that haven't happened. There's beginnings, new beginnings that you may think are warranted at this stage in your life. Nonetheless, okay, you're coming through a period of postponement, okay? For those in union, perhaps, you know, you do have a vision for where your partnership is going. And, but, you know, the initiation of it, you're kind of like in a holding pattern. There could be situations in your life you have to handle first before you can fully move into the energy of the Three of Earth and make sure that it's, you know, is a continuing process. That evolution continues within your relationship. But the Lovers is a very powerful card to come out, because coming into May 2019, you guys are definitely understanding what you have. You know what you want. You're just not stepping through that frame, you know. You're not stepping through that frame in many instances, you know. You're just observing it. For those who know what they want and haven't stepped through the frame, it might not be that they're stuck on the past. You know, they could be just observing it, just being still and finding that place of rest before proceeding, okay? So this is interesting, all right? So let's look at the energy for the Divine Masculine, all right? All right, the Source, which is the Ace of Fire. Oh, man. This is a very passionate... Everything that's happening with the Divine Masculine at this stage, it is being driven by what he believes or what he knows. There's two aspects. It's being orchestrated by the divine. So he has a lot of ideas in his head. There's a lot of new beginnings. There could be actual new beginnings, but they have a passionate aspect with them, okay? There's a passionate aspect, all right? And he's ready to materialize this passion that he feels in his heart. So we're going to get clarity on that card. Okay, guys, I had to step away for a second, but let's continue. All right, we're going to clarify the Source card, which is the Ace of Fire. All right, so what is this passionate new beginning? This is a passionate new beginning for the Divine Masculine. What is it going to be? Like, what is this Source? What is this passionate energy that he's feeling? Okay, moving into the month of May 2019. And we have the Ten of Air, okay? He's really passionate about seeking new insight, okay? He could be talking, he's talking definitely to Source. You notice that this Ace of Fire is Source energy, and he's wanting to know directions, and he has a lot of options to choose from, okay? There's a lot of answers that he's seeking, and there's so many different paths, and you know, sometimes this card can also mean confusion, all right? He understands that he has to make a decision, all right? And he's seeking, or he's calling out to Source to help guide him in making these decisions in his life, okay? So let's clarify a little further. Let us get to the practical aspects. What physical aspects can come into play? We're going to use the traditional tarot. What is this Ten of Air about? What is he seeking answers to? He's going to Source. There's a passionate new beginning. He feels like he's transitioning to maybe a new start passionately, with his passions, with what he does through his actions, you know. He wants to do something new, different. All right, and he's seeking answers coming into, you know, in May 2019. What is this about? Please clarify, dear Spirit. The Chariot. Okay. Man, this Chariot has to do with travel. Okay. So he has he wants to control his life. He wants to be able to run out, travel, do what he wants, you know. He wants answers, but he does want these answers to come from source, okay? So there's some definite, and then do you see those two horses? One is black and one is white. He's pulling in two different directions, all right? He's trying to find direction. That's why he's asking and seeking source for answers in terms of his new passionate beginning, okay? Those are the energies for the Divine Masculine moving into the month of May. So, dear Spirit, please give us insight on this clinging to the past. In the meantime, the Divine Feminines, they're clinging to the past. This is very reminiscent of the postponement, all right? They're looking at the past. Something from the past is coming back to them, and they're thinking about it. They're grasping it. It could be a belief. It could be a relationship. Something is going on where the Divine Feminine is clinging to the past. She's not willing to let go. This is the Five of Waters, okay? And we'll have to clarify the Five of Waters. What is this clinging to the past about for the Divine Feminine? What is this about? Please clarify, dear Spirit. What is this clinging to the past for the Divine Feminines? Okay? What is this all about? All right. And we have the Goddess. This is a very interesting card. This is also a major arcana card, okay? The Goddess popped out. If you look at the picture on this card, right? You see these two ladies and they're kind of looking. They have fruit. They have something beautiful in their hands. Yet they're looking out because it seems like they know more, okay? Maybe they know things that they shouldn't know. Or they feel like they shouldn't know, all right? But they're understanding. This is like, to me, I'm feeling the Hierophant, or the High Priestess energy with this card. Although this is from the tarot that definitely has a different meaning, okay? So, nonetheless, these ladies are sitting out there. There's a white rabbit down there, all right? And to me, that shows me that she is at least connected with the Most High. She knows what she wants. She has insight, right? She can hold the fruit in her hand, yet she's looking outwards. You notice? Everybody's looking outwards, right? The Goddess is about creativity. It's about birth, abundance, fertility. All right? So she's clinging to something in the past because something was very abundant. All right? The Goddess actually in this particular rendition is equivalent to the Empress card. All right? She's clinging to the abundance that she experienced, all right, in the past. But why is it in the past now? She's clinging to what she felt like she reached the epitome of physical comfort, of achieving and receiving what she wants, which is depicted with the fruit card. She felt like she had achieved, the peace, all right? But now she's looking out like, okay, maybe I'm reassessing. Like, what's going on with this, all right? What is the Divine Feminine reassessing, dear Capricorn? What are you reassessing, okay? So, let's clarify the Goddess, all right? She's clinging to the past because, she associates the past with abundance, with creativity, with being where she should be in life, okay? And she's clinging to it, all right? Let's clarify. And we have the Seven of Pentacles, all right? So whatever the case may be in this particular situation, this Empress has worked hard. She's given all that she had. She works hard. She gives all that she has. And she's clinging to it. So basically this clinging to the past is like she's not willing to give up on this love, okay? Remember the Lover's card? She's not willing to give up on this love, all right? She feels the abundance. She's seen the beauty of love with another. All right. In such case, she may not know what to do based on things in her past or based on experiences in her past. She might not know what to do. But she's clinging to the past because it was beautiful. And she worked very, very hard. Okay? She worked very, very hard. She gave her all. She kept building. She kept showing. Like, I'm not just going to say this. I'm going to show you through my actions how much you mean to me. All right? She could also be somebody who, you know, works very hard. You know, that could be definitely be a dynamic. All right, so let's see. Look at the evolving energies. What's going on with the evolving energies? We have change. All right. So if things have been going really good in a relationship, in a work relationship, it could be a work relationship, it could be a love relationship, things may change because it's time for destiny to move forward and, you know, change to happen in your life, okay? But we're going to see what this change is about. It could be a relationship. We're going to see what this change is all about. Like, what is this change for Capricorn moving into the month of May 2019? Now, you know, Capricorn, you are probably the symbol of career. We don't have very many pentacles. We have some pentacles coming into this reading. So this is more likely emotional, family, love type aspects that's happening. There's going to be some type of change for my dear Capricorns moving into the month of May 2019. Let's clarify change. What's going on, okay? What's going on, right? There's a yin-yang out aspect. I want to show you this because this just came to me, all right? There's a yin-yang aspect, right? There is this comfort with experiencing the fruit, yet you see these two ladies, they are looking out because there's more to learn, right? And this change has to do with the yin-yang aspect, all right? So there's definitely a struggle internally, maybe from the soul, not even mentally, you know, of what it is that I should do. What is the right thing to do? I know that whatever change that's coming on is something that's destined to happen based on my choices, okay? So let's see what this change tarot is about, okay? Please clarify the change tarot for my dear Capricorns moving into the month of May 2019. What is this change about for dear Capricorn? Ooh, I have the Seven of Water. Do you see that angel there? She has scales, right? And it's like she's manifesting. That's what it looks like to me, okay? She's manifesting something, all right? There's a pyramid in the background, which I believe indicates her connection, all right, with all there is. She's connected. She's instigating. She's being an instigator of change. So to me, it seems like the divine masculine and the divine feminine are really taking charge of their life, okay? The Seven of Water is about justice, okay? This is a time of accounting. You have to live according to your beliefs because hypocrisy doesn't have a place anymore. So this change is about Capricorn actually saying, you know what? I'm going to live by my truth. This is my life to live. I'm going to live it the way that I see fit. And I'm going to be true to myself. All right? And I have to do what's right for me in this lifetime. So let's clarify further using the Mythic Tarot. All right? What is this change about? What is this sense of justice that must occur? There's a change that's happening, and there's a sense of justice that must occur for dear Capricorn in May 2019. What is, please clarify. Queen of Cups, you know. So dear Capricorn's going with love. There's a lady involved in this, right? There's some changes that happen, and he wants to do the right thing. She wants to do the right thing, right? And the motivation is love. All right, this is definitely, I feel, stands for a person, right? So that's just setting the scales in balance. You know, I'm going to change. I'm going to set the scales in balance, right or wrong. You know, whether it's me embracing love or me letting go because I know that there's something else that I need to do, all right, in this life. But Definitely this change has to do with love and being fair in a love situation, being fair in a emotional situation. I don't really see career in that particular aspect, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist, okay? Let's look at the next evolving energies. It's the Seven of Fire, okay? It's stress. All right. So, you know, sorry about the glare, guys. There's person, Capricorns, many of you guys are going to be juggling a lot this month, all right? You're juggling a lot. You're going through a lot of changes, all right? You worked hard, and this card is a reminder to be careful, to look for the monkey who's ready to bust your bubble, right? It's people that you don't expect to not be there for you who are the ones who could actually burst your bubble. Like, you're like, I'm working hard. Why am I, you know, not seeing that somebody really may not have my best interest at heart? Or that maybe I'm just juggling too much and I'm just making myself a object of natural disaster, you know, just from not paying attention to what I have and not being able to get it together. So, you know, some of you guys will be going through some stressful periods this month, all right? Please clarify stress for my dear Capricorn. And, you know, that's actually, you know, change oftentimes brings stress, all right? So this definitely could be career related. Now I'm getting career, you know, but it could be relationship. But nonetheless, it has to do with the energies being played out in your life in the month of May, okay? Let's clarify the Seven of Fire. Please clarify for my dear Capricorns. What is this stress about for my dear Capricorns moving into the month of May 2019? Please clarify. Wow. I have the Four of Air. Okay. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, the reason I say it's interesting, this also came up in the Pisces reading. I remember clearly. And this guy, well, no, it was another reading, a personal reading I did. So it's not the one on video. All right. But this guy, you know, he's walking. He's trying to find his path. He wants to get out on the town. He wants to do things. Okay. He's showing his face. He's showing what he's made of. He's being guided. As he walks, he has the ability to connect with his guides, to be guided on the path that he wants to be, all right? So he also she, could be a she, all right, has the ability to connect with her guides in this stressful situation and to know what the correct decision is for them to make. So with this change and this guy, he's walking, because it looks like many of you Capricorns have already made up your mind in terms of what you're going to do when it comes to a stressful situation. So let's clarify this Four of Air. Please clarify the Four of Air for my dear Capricorns. What does this mean for my dear Capricorns, the Four of Air? Please clarify. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Isn't that interesting? And I'm going to tell you why it's interesting. Okay. I believe we had this come up. This is the equivalent. All right. So threes. Okay. Two is a decision. Three is about we are solidifying our decision. So while you were postponed in the present situation, you're once again becoming productive. All right. You're becoming productive once again. All right. So you're stressed out and you decide to, look, I'm going to get on the path that's meant for me. And I'm going to work on what it is that I want in this life, all right? Two threes. You're manifesting in small ways, but you've made up your mind. You don't have any more confusion. You know, confusion, this may be considered confusion, all right? You know what you want now, okay? So this is definitely going to come out in May for many of you who may be in a confusing situation. And the last evolving energy is the Two of Air, schizophrenia, okay? Now, this looks like, that's a strong term, I think, but this is just about decisions. There's two decisions to be made. This could be about life purpose. Am I going to live the life that I feel in my spirit, or am I going to live the life that somebody else has designed for me, okay? That's what that schizophrenia is about. What is your purpose? What is going to be your motivation? Is it physical aspects? Or is it going to be spiritual aspects? You do have a right to choose, all right? And whatever you choose is going to lead you to the same destination, you know? We all, you know, in this earth plane, we all are here for a reason, you know. And so, you know, no matter the outcome, we're going to be able to assess it for ourselves. We are the ones who judge ourselves, all right? And we determine, you know, what it is that we really want in this life. And it seems like many of you guys are going to have a decision to make as to where you want to align your time, your energy, okay? So please clarify the Two of Air for my dear Capricorns in May. Please clarify. Wow. Five of Fire. This is about abundance, all right? So there's a choice to be made in terms of abundance, right? There's something, luck is going to be on many of your side. You're ready to manifest and expand, all right? And no matter what choice you make, they're both expansive, it seems to me. We'll clarify further. But, you know, if you decide to go with the physical, you know, that's spiritually fulfilling. But there's other types of fulfillment. There's material fulfillment. Jupiter is definitely the planet of career. So there could be some of you guys that have choices to make in terms of your career this month. Okay? Nonetheless, whatever decision you make, it seems you're going to make the right decision. And as a result, you have some abundance coming into your life. All right? But let's clarify this Five of Fire. Please clarify. Five of Fire here is not really equivalent to the Five of Wands, even though it would seem that way. Okay? This is about definitely manifesting, like abundance coming into your life because of your passions, okay? Make the passionate decision, dear Capricorn. Make the passionate decision. You cannot go wrong this month, all right? Please clarify the Five of Fire for my dear Capricorns moving into the month of May 2019. Please clarify. Temperance. Oh, wow. Okay. So there's going to be a decision made. You're going to go with your passions and you're going to manifest abundance. And it's because you are temperate that this happens, right? Temperance is that you understand that you have to give as well as take. You can give. All right? But you have to make the decision to be giving. You have to make the decision to be balanced. This can also indicate some type of reconciliation, whether it's reconciling your beliefs, reconciling something internally, or reconciling with someone. So some of you guys may be reconciling with your twin flame, okay? But this has been a very interesting reading from my dear Capricorns. I hope that you enjoyed and you resonate. Please be sure to check out your, if you're a sun sign Capricorn, check out your rising Venus and moon signs as well if this doesn't resonate with you. But you know, there's just so much. It's a beautiful reading, you know, like change. We have change, but many of you guys do have love in your life, you know, whether you're beginning a new love relationship or you've already manifested and you're just understanding, you know, like a safe, you know, I can proceed on. I can move forward. All right. I am going to pull an oracle card just to bless this overall reading for you, dear Capricorns. Okay. And that's why you hear me shuffling. So give us the final message. Oh, I'm going to also pull a Rumi card, but give us the final message for my dear Capricorns for May 2019. Please give us guidance. Wow. Lift the curse, forgive. I've never, you know what? And I've been pulling these cards for years. I've never seen this card. Lift the curse and forgive. So many of your Capricorns, you know, and just like you, it's not just a Capricorn thing, you know, it's kind of hard to forgive sometimes. When we don't forgive, we hold the energy, okay, of whatever's happened, that wherever we were wrong, we carry that into future relationships and future situations. So the overall message this month is to forgive the past, forgive the present, okay? Forgive, you know, like finding that balance. You know, finding that balance. Balance again in temperance. Finding that balance, you have to forgive. But as I always say, you know, the first thing you have to do is forgive yourself before you can forgive anyone else. So if you've done wrong, if you want to lift what they call the curse here, you've got to first forgive yourself. And then as a result, you forgive others. Okay? All right? When you forgive yourself, that means you make right your wrongs, okay? So, you know, if there is any situation that requires that in your life, you may feel particularly, you know, moved to make things right in your life. Okay? All right, so what I like to do at the very end is I like to, I'll say this other cards that I see that I had pulled out here with the 2 tens, there's definitely going to be some endings. Just based on the reading, I believe it's a bit ending to a certain belief system. Okay, Capricorn, and your card came up. You're going to definitely be seeking divine guidance. And again, oh, the Queen of Waters is equivalent to the Queen of Cups. So love is super important to you this month, okay? So let's pull from Rumi's deck. And what I like to do with Rumi's oracle is I like to read directly from the guidebook. There's so much information that I don't want to miss. And I definitely want to relay it to you for your month ahead. So please give us some more guidance for my dear Capricorn moving into the month of May 2019. Give us more insight. Whirling Goddess. Wow, I'm excited to read this one. Okay? But, I mean, it's beautiful. I bet you the message is so right on time for this reading. And as I read this, I will definitely point out the parts that really resonate with your reading that I just did, okay? So, Whirling Goddess. All right. It says, lose your head. Oh, oh no. I closed the book, guys. This must be a powerful message here. Okay. All right. It says, lose your head. Not a single thread that has a head can go through the eye of the needle. Come, my love. Are you dizzy yet? If you can still find your feet, then that is okay with me. But if you can still find your head, then I will take issue. There is a great dance, but it cannot be danced with choreographed steps. No, this great dance demands a response rather than an initiation, a reaction rather than a direction. So let us dissemble and lose our heads to the great music, the rhythm held steady in our beating hearts. Our feet shall be moving whilst our minds, inadequate to the task, take the night off. There is somewhere you are meant to be. It is here, now, in this moment. There is a gift right under your nose and fragrant wine in your glass, gleaming red as the most precious rubies. To be here now, you must pass through the keyhole. But your head will tell you this is not possible unless the door is unlocked, even though your body is passing through the keyhole of that locked door into the endless world beyond. Leave your mind to be in its struggles for a moment. Without you laying witness to it, your mind will become like the dog howling for his master's return, even as he steps out the front door. Frustrated temporarily, he will chew on some shoes, then fall asleep peacefully until his master returns. So leave your mind trusting, chewing a little, until you are truly through the keyhole, when it can rest. Leave it be. Instead, come dance with me. This oracle brings you a message. You are at the point of growth where your mind can hold you back rather than urge you forward. If you have, like so many, used your mind to support you, to shore up your sense of self in the world, and to gain a sense of certainty about how the world works, then this is no easy leap. It will seem as though you are being asked to pass through the keyhole. Of course, your mind will stop and argue for all the reasons why the door should be open instead of remaining closed. Masking the task seems so much harder than it needs to be. But this is the mind in resistance. Don't place too much stock in the claims that life should be other than it is. You are being asked to dance rather than understand, to lay the thoughts to rest and to come alive. It is the bravest, most trusting soul that dares put the mind to one side and say, tonight we dance, my heart and I, in the great rousing music of the beloved's beating heart, and I will not miss one step, and to awaken the next day and do that all over again and again and again. You are ready, you see, sweet soul dancer. You are ready to live beyond what you know, to have it not matter if you don't understand how life can work itself out, or how it could be that someone so normal and ordinary as you and I could also be so magnificent, wild, and divine. The need for answers and plans, assurances, and explanations is passing out of your world now. You are not to wait for permission, for explanation, or even for another dance partner, for I'm already inviting you on to the dance floor. You are to let go of any stigma around not knowing. When someone asks you what you are going to do next or how you are going to manage, you are given this divine mandate with relish, reveal, and truth. I do not know. It's okay to not know. Remember that postponement? I do not know. It's about change. And during change, sometimes, we don't know what to do. Know nothing and dance, sweet soul, for all will unveil itself to you in perfect harmony and timing. Your heart shall create the steps in response to the music of the spheres, happening now, alive and spontaneous and free. This oracle brings you a special message. If there is an issue apparently unsolvable or unknowable in your life now, the divine is handling it. The divine is in the middle of it, working through the knots and unraveling it. Fear not. Do the sacred ritual and give yourself permission to take the night off from worry. Repeat this heavenly prescription daily as needed. I want you to say aloud, dear Capricorns, I give my heart permission to lead this dance. I give my mind some time off. No more worry or doubt, planning or resisting. Instead, I surrender. Instead, I open. Instead, I allow. And all unfolds with perfection, divine timing, and the miracle of grace. With Rumi as my soul witness, so be it. You have completed your honoring ritual. And so, my dear Capricorns, until next month, much love and many blessings to you, dear hearts.